Today, more than prayer requests, it's my birthday wishes. Thank you so much, all of you, for your love. Yes, today is my birthday. Thank you so much for your birthday wishes. Just want to turn to your attention to this famous biblical passage, which is Genesis chapter number 14, verse number 18. The king Melchizedek of Shalom brought out bread and wine. He was a priest of God Most High. I thought these days we have to discuss more about the high priestly ministry of Jesus. This discussion and explanation actually started from Hebrews chapter 4. Jesus is the high priest. Hebrews chapter 4 verses 14 says, Jesus is the high priest who is able to sympathize in all our weakness. So we have got a high priest who is able to sympathize in all our weakness. So writer of the Hebrews is encouraging us to approach the throne of grace for the mercy. Approach the throne of grace for the mercy at the due time. You can approach the throne of grace for the mercy at any time. It's from Hebrews chapter 4 verses 14, 15, 16. I was explaining this last 3 days of Govan Retreat Consua. All those who are joining online, you might be familiar with these verses. The last day I was telling you, Jesus is the high priest, not according to the order of Levi, but Jesus is the high priest according to the order of Melchizedek. Why Jesus is the high priest according to the order of Melchizedek? You need to listen this very carefully. I will try to explain this on Sunday also. Sunday we have a special retreat from Trivandrum, Trivandrum district of Katakada. There will be English translation. Jobin will be joining. So this is just an introduction for the explanation which I'm going to give you on Sunday. So Jesus is not claiming the priesthood of Levi. As we all know, Jacob had 12 sons. Those 12 sons are the 12 tribes of Israelites. 12 sons are the 12 tribes of Israel. And one of the tribe is called Levi. Leviticus, Levi. For the Levi tribe only, the priesthood was given in the Old Testament. In the priestly ministry was given to Levi and his descendants. So every child born in the Levi tribe, they are called to the priesthood. Among the 12 tribes, this is the only tribe is being called for the priesthood. But before the Levi priesthood starts, even if we are saying it starts only after Jacob, because through Jacob only Levi himself is coming. So before Jacob, there was someone called Abraham, our forefather. During the time of Abraham, there was a priest. His name is Melchizedek. In Genesis chapter 14, Genesis chapter 12 only we started reading about Abraham. Okay? In Genesis chapter 12 verses 18, the king Melchizedek of Shalom. So he is the king of Shalom. His name is Melchizedek. Please try to underline that particular name, Melchizedek. He is the king, at the same time he is a priest. So royal priesthood, this comes from there. He was a king and at the same time he was a priest as well. Nobody ever in the Levi tribe king and priest. These are two offices. Actually, there were three offices in the Old Testament. One is the office of the priest. Second one is the office of the prophet. Then the third one is the office of the priest, king, prophet. Now we are seeing here, this two office is operated by whom? Melchizedek in the Old Testament. Listen very carefully, okay? He is a king. At the same time, he is the priest of the Most High God. God Most High. Where we are reading this is Genesis chapter 4 verses, chapter 14 verses 18. And what this priest did, he blessed Abraham and said, "Blessed be Abraham." That time his name was not Abraham, Abram. "By the Most High, maker of heaven and earth." So what is he bought? This is very important. Let me read this again. Genesis chapter 14 verses 18. The king Melchizedek of Shalom bought out bread and wine. Listen very carefully. What did he bought? He bought bread and wine. Melchizedek, who operated the two offices. One is priestly office. Second is kingship. He was a king as well as he was a priest. Now, he brought out what? Bread and wine. Underline please, bread and wine. This is the only time you are seeing a priest is bringing bread and wine. Today what is there in the mass? Bread and wine. Listen very carefully, okay? From where Jesus is taking his priesthood, where Jesus is claiming his priesthood, nowhere in the Leviticus priesthood you are seeing bread and wine. Nowhere. Bread you can see, but bread and wine you cannot see in the animal sacrifice of Levi and his descendants. This is the only place in the Old Testament, Genesis chapter 14 verses 18, King Melchizedek of Shalom brought out bread and wine. He was a priest of the Most High. He was a priest of the Most High. Please underline that, he was a priest of the Most High. Why Jesus took the bread and said, "This is my body." Why Jesus lift the chalice by saying, "This is the blood of the new covenant." Here we are getting the link. Jesus is the high priest who is able to sympathize in all our weakness. But please try to understand, he is the high priest of the New Testament and he is the descendant of Melchizedek, and he took the order of the priesthood of the Melchizedek. He was not born in the Levi tribe. He was born in the Judah tribe. Judah. That is one of the, Judah is one among the 12 tribes. So there is no way Jesus can be priest according to the Mosaic law. But before Mosaic law, we are seeing where in the Exodus, the second book of the Old Testament. But even before Mosaic law, law and ordinance, there we are seeing a priest and king. His name is Melchizedek. And Jesus claims he is the priest in the order of Melchizedek, not the order of Levi. Jesus, listen very carefully. This portion is very important because I'm going to read that Hebrews chapter 4 verses 4 also. 14, chapter 4 verse 14. za re na re na na, za re na re na na re, za re na re na na re, za re na re na na re, za re na re za na re, za re na re na na re, za